All right, my name is Will Fawcett. I'm here with Carlton McDaniels. He's the founder and CEO of Able to Serve, and I'm going to interview him and ask him a few questions. So, in your own words, what would you say Able to Serve means to you?
Able to Serve is about opportunities. I worked in the church work for a number of years with people with disabilities and realized that churches would minister to people with disabilities but not with them. So we didn't see them in the choir, and we didn't see them ushering. So the initial vision, what it means to me, was that to show that God created us all, with abilities to serve Him, and that we were supposed to use those abilities. And so that was one of the biggest things. And so this has been a platform for me to try anything to bring in people and ideas about how we can offer even more opportunities outside of the norm of what people think, our folks can do. What is it that they could do? And we've tried things that didn't work. I mean, we've had things that we thought were going to work really well, and they didn't. But the wonderful thing is that we have that opportunity to try. I mean, that's the biggest thing. And I have a sister with special needs that's just a year older than me. So it's really neat to see her here, to have my sister here, my dad volunteer. So it's been kind of a family and church family. A lot of churches are volunteering now. So it's a wonderful place to share Christ and to show that He's created with abilities.
Yeah. And so you talked about that initial vision. What was your initial vision when you had Able to Serve in mind? And did it change throughout the years, or has it stayed the same from that initial vision?
It has evolved drastically, dramatically. It started, I was working for Lifeway as a national consultant, and I would go into churches and state churches and teach how to minister to people with special needs, their families. This growing aggravation, which it was, that churches were not using them at all. It was just bring them in on Sundays and send them home, kind of thing. So Able to Serve really began as this thought that I was going to create something that would go into churches and do what I knew they could do, maybe plan in that church for a year, and then just kind of be a consultant kind of thing. And then we ended up with a building with a friend that had some lease space, and realized that there's a lot that happens on Monday through Friday that maybe the church could take care of what it was doing, but we could do something a little bit different. So the very beginning was that we would work with churches. The second phase that kind of came in when we got the wheelchair van is I was doing a lot of transporting people to doctor's appointments, and if their church had a homecoming, they were senior adult, and that proved to be difficult because we had one van, so I really couldn't do much. And then the day program kind of started after that. So, and the day program was not near as comprehensive. Now we did some education, a lot of crafts, in the beginning, and a lot of singing and music and stuff. So the educational part and all has really developed over the last 5 years, much more intense than what we've had before.
Yeah. Okay. So do you plan on expanding the services that Able to Serve has right now in the future, or is it like right now where you want to be?
Well, we've been very methodical in growth. We've always had some visionary part of moving forward, budget-wise, and what we thought we would need to do. But there's been a stability about our growth. We've never stepped off the ledge to say we're going to do something. We have a model now that we've been working on standardizing a model that says we can set it anywhere in a Clayton, in another state. So the short-term 5-year vision is that we would set something down in Clayton, which is we could share resources, and if I had a staff person I needed to swap and things, and then we would continue to standardize it to the point where there could be, in the future, someone in another state that actually is running and Able to Serve. But we have such a intense program, so it's very difficult to let it go and say, what if it turned into what the other day programs are, and what would that mean? So anyway, but that's the 5-year plans that we would actually drop in Clayton. We've been down there and kind of doing some feelers to see what they have going on, and there's nothing down there. So that's kind of the next step. Is to settle that. We are looking at this front classroom is now our job life skill program. So we're looking at the potential of scheduling people who are not in the day program to be able to come in for basic computer reading helps and that kind of thing. So that would expand, other than 45 people, that would really give us a platform with the community. And we could do something like that very cost effectively we're here. We're already here. We already have.
You already have the supplies and stuff. Yeah.
So that's
just
kind of
have
what
to come
that
here.
Clayton and this front classroom next year to begin to be a little bit community oriented.
Mhm.
It's one of the goals, one of the visions for the future.
Okay, that's great. So do you remember the story of Joseph coming to Able to Serve?
It's yes, Tom Curran, who is a dear friend and a great volunteer, had been talking with Beth, his mom, about the program. And when they came in, it was almost seamless. Joseph did. I mean, we have some who it takes a while for them to integrate and get used to our program and things. Joseph just kind of fell in like he'd been here. And when Peyton, his best friend, popped in here, it's been. I know that it's been home to him because he has that camaraderie and friendship, along with, our folks look up to him. I mean, he's got a lot of abilities, and so the leadership things that he can do has been wonderful to watch him evolve into a leader, not just someone that he follows others, but he makes decisions, and sometimes his decisions impact the ones in his group. So, but yes, Joseph's been in a heck of a singer. Heck of a singer.
Something he loves to do.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you for doing it.